How's it going, everybody? It's your World Champion here, and welcome back to the Arc Review series, where we take a look at an anime that I'm currently watching or rewatching. We talk about it a little bit, have some fun with it, and give it a nice little grade at the end. And right now, I'm on a Naruto rewatch, and we are in Naruto Shippuden. We're getting close to the end of the series here, and I'm so excited, but unfortunately, there's a lot of filler we gotta get through now. And what better filler is there than the Jiraiya Ninja Scrolls, which is the tale of Naruto Uzumaki, the hero, or however the hell you want to call it. This arc was something else. So basically, Jiraiya apparently wrote a novel, and he lets Tsunade read it. And Tsunade kind of reads it. She takes a few, basically an all-nighter just to read this whole thing. And it's basically a retelling of Naruto. So, a little bit of part one and a very, very, very rushed part two. Man, I have some words to say about this arc because there are some good things, there are some bad things, but let's just kind of dive right in. So, this first mission that they have. So, to kind of start off with, this retelling, everyone's basically alive. So, there's no Uchiha family massacre. There's no Naruto's mom and dad dying from the nine-tailed fox. Everybody's just alive. And it's great. It's awesome. So this is basically a story of if Naruto's parents survived and if Sasuke's parents survived. And apparently the reasoning they give behind this is that, Minato gave half of the Nine-Tails chakra to Naruto and half of it to Kushina. And that's what was able to keep her alive. Okay, we'll go with that reasoning, whatever. So, this first mission that they're on, so we're in part one territory where it's weird because at first you think, this is pre-tuning exams. No, it's post-tuning exams and post Rasengan type exams. I don't know. It's really weird. So this first mission that they're on, it's the Konoha 11 on this mission to help save these ninja that were abducted. And the thing is, this mission is basically a test from this masked man that looks like Toby, and we find out who that masked man is later on. But apparently, a very young Akatsuki is recruited to take part in this test. So we have a young Team Jiraiya with Yahiko still alive at this point. We have Sasori. We see Deidara later on. Hedon is there. It's kind of cool a little bit, but it's really weird having part one Naruto characters come into contact with the Akatsuki right now. I know my hair is atrocious right now, and I also shaved. That's a thing too. But man, the Jonin in this look pretty stupid because Kakashi, Guy, Kurenai, Asuma, they actually legitimately get captured. And I'm sitting here thinking, wait, these are elite Jonin, especially Kakashi. And they get blindsided by a dead man. And we'll get to that here in just a second. But continuing on with this first part, this masked man, turns out it is Neji's dad. Yeah, the guy that looks like Toby in this universe is Neji's dad. Okay, and he keeps trying to reassure about if he made the right decision or not. And there is a good moment here with Neji and his dad talking, being yeah, I made the right decisions in life. I am walking the right path. So are my friends. So is everybody else. And that's a nice tender moment, but I'll get to the issues I have later on. Let's just keep moving on with the story here. So part of this mission, again, is to save the Jonin. And we have Team Jiraiya here, who were hired to just kind of test everybody. And the same with the Akatsuki. They were told not to kill anybody, just to be villains for everybody and just kind of stand in their way and see if they are there to protect their friends or if they put the village over their friends. And we do see that through the conflict that they have with Sasori. So here we have the Konoha 11, they're fighting, and they're coming to terms with whether or not they should stick to the mission or try to save their friends, because mainly the mission that they were on was just to kind of survey everything. The only one that wants to stick with this mission is Sasuke. He is all hell bent on the rules. He is a rule master. He just wants to stick to the rules, stick to those guns, and just keep going with the mission. Where everybody else, they want to save their friends. And Sasuke does eventually lean towards that, but man, Sasuke just kind of annoys me even more in this little filler arc. So we get this cool moment, and we also get some other confrontations. We have Team 7 versus Hedon early on, which is kind of cool. Team 10 versus Team Jiraiya, and Sasori again against the Konoha gang. And I want to go back to this moment right here. So Naruto and Neji jump into this weird dimension thing, and Naruto's stuck there. He had his chakra points taken and all that. All of a sudden, Jiraiya shows up and tries to unlock the Nine Tails power. Naruto goes into Force Tail state, inherits Jiraiya like he did during, in the main story, and puts the Nine Tails' power out. And then Naruto gets out of this dimension area, goes to where Sasori is, and uses a multi-shadow clone jutsu Rasengan on everybody. It's just this is where the arc started to kind of really take its toll on me. I'm like, okay, I'm having a hard time believing this is happening, especially with pre-time skip Naruto. I know this is a different universe where he had his dad to help him out and train him, and his mom was there and all that, but man, this just it's really took me out of it. So yeah, after this mission, Sasuke's still acting like a little bitch. He learns the Chidori. Him and Naruto have their part 1 clash, and Sasuke's just so pissed off. And I think Sasuke really just bugs me in this whole arc, because his whole thing is that his dad keeps comparing him to Itachi and keeps saying, oh, you'll never be like Itachi. Fun fact, Itachi's still in the village as a Anbu Black Op. Sasuke has enough of this, and he says, look, I am nobody's little puppet. I am nobody's comparing stick. So I'm going to do what I want to do. And he ends up joining the Leaf Police Force and going on this really extensive mission to bring these higher-ups to wherever. And this is kind of setting up the time skip in this universe. I don't know. If it seems like I'm going too fast, it's because the arc kind of goes too fast. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. Naruto's just like, hey, Jiraiya, take me with you as you try to find Orochimaru, blah, blah, blah. Which, backtracking again. So at the end of the mission with the Akatsuki and all that, Yahiko dies in a giant bomb, which was Datara's fault, mind you. And Sasori's the mastermind. That's all I'm going to say. We'll come to that road when we cross it. So we're going to have our nice little time skip here. And, oh, do we have the time skips? This actually is kind of the cool part of this. Sasuke actually joins the Leaf Village police force. Cool, great, awesome. That's actually kind of cool, seeing what he would do there. But unfortunately, he's kind of a corrupt lieutenant. And he has some underlings that are also kind of corrupt, to the point where they basically beat up people for being bad, and that's their version of keeping crime down. Okay, great, good job, Sasuke, excellent. Naruto comes back, and he's just like, hey, Sasuke, the fuck you doing? And they has a fight. Sasuke's still bitter because it seems like Naruto's still better than him. On one hand, the beginning of this arc, you kind of see, okay, they kind of have a nice little rivalry here going on. They're not 100% on board with each other, but it's nice in rivalry. No. Sasuke's just so... He wants to be the alpha male so bad, but it's turning him into a beta. And it's so bad. It's bad. It's really bad. The more I talk about it, the more I speak of it, the more I just kind of really, really hate it. Naruto has apparently mastered Sage Jutsu. He kind of has a fight with Sasuke, but not really. So Sasuke gets so pissed off, and then he ends up getting decommissioned from the police force. He leaves the village because Danzo's just like, hey, Orochimaru has power, go see him. And so Sasuke leaves. Naruto and Shikamaru go after him, and they get chased by Anbu Black Ops that we've already met, like Anko and Sai and Yamato. They're all in mass. It's there. I mean, Neji, Lee, and Tenten take care of some of them, and Naruto goes Four-Tail State again. And then he has a fight right here with Sasuke. So we have a part 1 fight happening with Curse Mark Sasuke versus Sage Jutsu Naruto, and Sasuke wins. Oh, did I mention that apparently Itachi dies. Yeah, so while they're having this fight, Naruto goes, the Nine Tails cloak mode, and Sasuke goes stage 2, curse mark. They start having their clash with the Chidori and Rasengan, and who appears but freaking Itachi in the middle of it, and Sasuke, kills him. Notice the kills him part of that, and God, just Itachi dies, quote unquote, and then they go their separate ways, and that's how Sasuke gets the Mangekyo Sharingan. And if it seems like I'm going fast, there's a reason I'm going fast for this part. So Naruto in Sage Mode loses to Curse Mark Stage 2 Sasuke. The only thing that can beat him is Nine Tails power. Okay. The next day they go back to the village, and who's there but Pain? So there's a redo of Pain's match there. And Naruto's able to... Okay, so get this. So Pain uses this big planetary devastation to put the whole Leaf Village into... basically seal it off and kind of condense it and all that and kill everybody as revenge. So Naruto is able to beat him with Sage Mode. Pretty much. It's pretty much beat by beat the same fight that we see from the original. So the reason... Let's go to the reasoning of all this. So Yahiko dies in this big explosion at this village where the missing ninja were at. Sasori plays the role of Toby in this. As in, he's the mastermind behind all this. He's the one that's got Kakuzu and Deidara and Hidan and Zetsu all in his little grasp, his little grubby fingers, to create an army of human puppets and all this bullshit. He basically tells Nagato and Konan that the Leaf Village blew up that village because they wanted to cover up what had happened there. Okay. Cool. Neat. So Nagato, goes crazy, has the 6 paths of pain thing, and Naruto quickly takes care of that, because we didn't need to know what the weakness of the Rinnegan was. Just, skip all over that part. So during this fight, same beats as always. Naruto's raging out because Hinata gets hurt. And in the meantime, we have Tsunade, 3rd Hokage, 4th Hokage, and Kushina using that red barrier jutsu that they used during the war. Kushina has the idea because she can sense everything that's happening with Naruto right now. She's like, okay, I want to transfer the half of the Nine Tails power that I have, and I'm going to transfer that over to Naruto. So she's like, okay, cool, neat, let's do that. She only needs to transfer half of that so she can still stay alive. That's that. And then, oh no, Naruto has freaking mastered Nine Tails mode. He has Tailed Beast mode mastered now. Because, Kurama, there's no little thing with Kurama being changing his mood and all that towards Naruto. No, just fuck it. Kurama's been lazy this whole time. Alright, fine, I'll play nice randomly. So again, just beat for beat what happened. Naruto finds the real Nagato, all that stuff. And then we cut over to Sasuke. He's killed Orochimaru, he gets poisoned, and Sasori's there just to take care of him, because why not? He's got to be our Toby of this arc. And Sasuke joins them, but not really. And this is where we get the Akatsuki versus the Leaf Village Part 2. And, so Sasori knows the reanimation jutsu. He summons a bunch of puppet masters. The other Akatsuki members get separated by the other Leaf Village ninja, which we don't get to see. We have Deidara versus Hiba, Hinata, and Shino that we just don't see. We have a rematch with Hidan and Team 10 that we don't see. Kakuzu fights somebody. I even forgot who. So we end up having Sasori versus Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. And Sasuke's on their side because he's just they're not messing with me, and I'm not really a bad guy in this. So they have a quick fight that kind of mirrors their fight with Madara and Obito and all that, where the three of them use summonings, and Sakura has her diamond thing. And then you see these human puppets. Apparently, Sasori made human puppets of the Raikage, the Tsuchikage, and the Mizukage. How? When? Especially how with the Raikage. I might be able to buy the Tsuchikage. He probably could have died in this universe. Mizukage, I'm not 100% on because, I mean, she does have some strength and some good jutsu and all that, but the Raikage? You're telling me the Raikage lost to Sasori and got turned into a human puppet? Okay. But don't worry about all that because freaking Fourth Hokage's here with our first mention of the Sand Village being close to Naruto. We don't get to fucking hear all that because, you know, all those other beats that we had from, like, the Chunin exams and all that bullshit, that apparently already happened, which it didn't if we're in a different universe. Like, Jiraiya and Team Jiraiya come to help out to beat the Kage puppets here. Itachi's still alive. That was a fake out death just to give Sasuke the Mangekyo Sharingan because we gotta give Sasuke the Mangekyo Sharingan in this. So yeah, they end up beating Sasori and all is well with the universe. And, you know, because we gotta have it, we gotta have Naruto and Sasuke Part 2, which at first was fine. It was animated pretty fine. And, you know, we get a look back at this universe's Naruto and Sasuke, their past and all that, how Sasuke was actually jealous of Naruto and all this. He was just a bad character and all that. And they have a fight. They laugh it off because they're both dumb. End of story. Naruto becomes Hokage and all that. And Tsunade wakes up from a dream she had because it turns out she was inside of her Infinite Tsukuyomi dream, dreaming about reading this story. At least that part's canon, you know, her falling asleep on a couch and then waking up with Dawn as Hokage and Jiraiya trying to give her little brother porn. At least that part's canon. All that. I wish I could talk more about this, but God, it just, when I started talking about this arc, in fact, you know, let's go ahead to the final grade. This is getting a D+. It's a fun story. As I was talking about this and recording this, it was at a C+, because it was filler, but it had some good ideas. It had a good idea of like, oh, let's see what happens if Naruto's parents actually were alive. Let's see what happens when, Sasuke didn't immediately leave the village during the time skip and all that. Like, let's see what happens with all that. If everyone did survive and it was a happy-go-lucky time and all that. This story had some great potential. It could have been cool. It could have been neat. On paper, this looks kind of cool. Oh, a rewritten story of like part 1, part 2 Naruto, like a different story. This could have been cool. And I understand like, there was probably time constraints because I'm sorry, like this is a 20 episode filler arc within like the final arc, the final saga of Naruto. Like, first of all, bad timing on their part for this. But like they come up with these great ideas and then it just goes away because we gotta keep the same beats as the original. We can't do anything different. Gotta keep the same beats. Sasuke's gotta have the Mangekyo Sharingan and not show any signs of it deteriorating his eyesight and pretty much killing him. We can't have anybody die except for if they need to die, like Yahiko, or let's keep Itachi alive and let's just, Kushina's sacrificing herself. No, only give him half of it. He'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll all be fine. Let's just throw the rules of Naruto out the goddamn window. That's basically what this arc did. And I could not record this video soon enough because I am done thinking about it. I am done talking about it. It is getting a D+. The plus is only because of some of the cool concepts that could have been. There could have been so much more with this, but no. You had to go just the easy way out. And some of it was probably also reused animation. The moment with Naruto turning into the 8 tails / the 9 tails, that moment taken straight from the episode. The same beats with pain. You could have done something even more with that. They just try to be like, let's do the same kind of speech from Naruto and Nagato beforehand. Naruto and Sasuke are just gonna be friends all the time, and Sasuke's a little bitch. I hate Sasuke's little thing. I hated him in this because he undermined Naruto the whole time. He was stuck in Itachi's shadow. He was a stickler for the rules, and all he wanted was daddy's approval. No, stop that. I understand that people have those issues with being compared to older siblings and all that bullshit. This was so fucking stupid. And I know I am ranting, I am rambling, I don't give a fuck. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I didn't think I hated this arc this much, but now that I'm talking about it, God, fuck this arc. Whew.
One debt to society later.
And I think I'm done. So that was Naruto's filler arc of Jiraiya Ninja Scrolls, the story of Naruto the hero. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you even watched this filler arc, if you liked it, or anything that you want to have to say. I know I kind of breezed through a lot of stuff, but the arc breezed through it. Why should I give the same effort that they obviously gave? Why should I? So yeah, leave a comment down below. Be sure to like the video if I entertained you in any way, shape, or form. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of my awesome content. And ring the bell so you get notified of the next time a video goes up. The next arc review, especially for Naruto, it's going to be another filler arc, but this one's a little bit different. We're going to hit those filler arcs now that are about these novels that were written about, like Itachi and all that. So the next one's Itachi's novel arc. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to that because it is canon material. And yeah, I'm just excited for it. So yeah, again, like, comment, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff. As always, people, I've been your world champion. Catch you guys in the next video. See ya. I need a drink after this.
I don't need you. Better things are calling on the way.